Hey guys, Happy New Year. Got a new year, another year's gone by, but here we go. So January, what do you use January for? With your fitness and your health, what if I told you it's really not about pushing harder? People make all these resolutions and they're going to kill themselves basically working out, do this and do that. And it doesn't work. What you want to do is set yourself up so if you don't quit in January, February, March, if you can make it through those first 90 days and you're new to working out and trying to improve your health, you'll keep it going if you can build those habits. Now, like I said, most guys make crazy resolutions. They go too fast. They do too hard a workout. They do extreme diets. They join a gym. They talk them into doing all of these extreme workouts in groups that they shouldn't be doing. They get hurt. They get sore, they get burned out, they quit, or they have to start skipping days, and before you know it, they stop, or they get just restarting, like I talked about the other day, keep restarting. But January is really not for the crazy intensity. It's about building a foundation. When Vince Lombardi had the football teams, when the great Green Bay Packer coach, even though some of these guys were 35, 40, pushing 40 years of age, when they would come back to training camp the first day, he would hold up the football. It's kind of funny, but he would actually say, "This is a football, guys." And he would tell them what the object of the game is. For us to move the ball, keep the ball as long as we can, and score, and keep the other team from scoring. Most of the really great football coaches really teach the basics, even today. And it drives me crazy. You see so many kids now that don't know basic fundamentals. Even in college, they don't do it. Just crazy things that drive you crazy. I can talk about that for a long time. But anyway, what you want to do is January, use it to build your base, kind of starting over again. A lot of strength and conditioning coaches in colleges and stuff, they have their players start over. They get a few weeks off for the holidays and they come back in January and they get them starting all over again. That's kind of like what we're doing here. We're building a base, and I know a lot of you guys are really pretty much brand new. So today I'm going to actually show you what a base actually is and how to build it the smart way. So, building your base, unfortunately, can be boring to some people, but it's powerful. It's not about your personal reps, how many reps, how much you can lift, a fat loss sprint. You have all of these fast fat loss challenges starting now. It's not about perfection, but your base is movement and consistency. And I want to tell you something. If you can, that fat burning part that you want to join all of these different programs or these little 10-day this, 15-day that, this base is perfect for fat burning. Perfect. What you're doing is we're trying to build consistency. We do some basic strength building, and we do our walking. These things are non-negotiable, and you need to come up with non-negotiable daily habits. You don't strength train every day, but there are things that you do every day. It's kind of like laying concrete to build a house or something. Nobody enjoys it, but without a good foundation, your house cracks. You'll have cracks in it. I look at January kind of like that. It's not a transformation month. But it's, you're getting back to basic habits. You're installing basic habits in January. So if you're new, that's great, because I've got a series of videos coming out where I go over all of these basics, but I'm going to hit them for you right now. But what you do in January kind of decides if the rest of your year is going to be an uphill struggle or you're going to be downhill slope. You're going to be having no problem at all, And like I said, if you say you want to lose fat, great. You can lose fat with the basics. That's no big deal. You can do it. A base is kind of like the chair. The base of the chair's got 4 legs. Well, your base of training has 4 legs. 4 things. I talk about it. The first one here every day, walking. It builds momentum. It burns fat. It helps with recovery. Tons of things, good for your heart, just so many things. Walking's good for you. I say walking every day. If you have to take one day off for some strange reason, take a day off. But even like yesterday, I had a really slow day, but I still got some steps in. Me and my daughter went out and did a quick walk around the block last night, but I didn't have as many steps nowhere near as I normally do. I think I had maybe 5,000 steps, but the average person doesn't even get that. So we got to get some movement in your house. The second thing is simple strength. And I don't care how you do it. You can use body weight bands. You can join a gym. You can use dumbbells, kettlebells. You know, if you live close to a gym, Planet Fitness is so cheap, it would really be a good idea to join Planet Fitness because of all the machines. And you can start off, if you're new especially, and you can start off with those machines because those machines keep you using good form, keeps you from hurting yourself. As long as you use a light amount of weight until you figure out, how much you can use. Machines are great for you. Now we've got basically 5 types of movements, and I'm gonna start referring to these like this because within each of these there's like tons of exercises you can do. You've got your push movements, you got your pull movements, you got squat movements, which involve your legs, lower back. You've got a hinge where we're bending at the waist using our hips, and we got a carry. I never have talked about carries much, but I'm into carries big the last 3 months, and I'm going to get you guys into it here in 2026. It's amazing how you're going to feel and what it does for your body doing loaded carries. And it'll help you in your everyday life with things you do during the day. And, these things, the simple strength, 2-3 days a week, 4, if you're really motivated or you've got a little experience under your belt, 4 days a week. So we got walking, we got simple strength. With number 3 is mobility and joint. I've got a link in the description to one of the radio tassos I did this morning. You can do a 2-minute to a 10-minute. There's tons of videos that show you how to do it. And it's great for morning mobility and joints. I usually get out of the bed and I'm drinking some water and I start doing the little tassia. The only thing I do different is they doing pretty much standing still because you're swinging your arms, you're doing all kind of movement. But I walk in place for as much of it as I can do. You might want to add walking in place for that while you're doing it. Now, you can't do some of them, the stretches you can't walk in place, but it is a fantastic, you can just put it on your phone and look at your phone and do, and you're not going to be able to do the movements they do. It'll take you a while to get it down. You're just basically moving stuff, moving arms, moving shoulders, everything. And that's only, 5 minutes a day is better than 0, guys. Number 4, eat like an adult. What does that mean? It means protein with each meal, repeatable meals, less sweets. I've got an entire playlist on eating healthy, for men over 50. So you can go watch my playlist on eating healthy. But the biggest thing, if you eat like a child, that's the problem. Eating like a child, it's what you ate made you fat. It's not because you didn't exercise or blah, 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 blah. Quit making all excuses. It's what you ate is the reason you're fat. Unless you got a medical condition. And you think about that because how do children eat? They want sweets all the time. They want sugar all the time. Sugar. And unfortunately parents give it to them and grocery stores and the food industry sure enough gives it to them. So we have adults eating like children. You won't have to have extreme diet plans and stuff if you'll just start eating like an adult and go to my playlist about eating, for men over 50, even if you're a woman, it doesn't matter, you're over 50, and you will see remarkable results by changing your diet. Your diet is probably 90% of losing weight. If you need to lose weight, lose fat, it's 90% of it. Exercise does way more than just burning calories because it doesn't burn that many calories actually. It's what you eat, guys. So what happens if you skip doing the base movements? Well, I can guarantee you're going to have more aches and pains. You're going to be tired and you're not going to have energy. You're not going to have much fat loss at all. If any, you're probably going to gain fat, inconsistent energy levels. You're restarting over again and again. And your rest and recovery. Don't forget that. Sleep is so important. Sleep is very important with anything we do, and especially over the age of 50. And unfortunately, most people over the age of 50 have sleep problems, which I did, but I've kind of cured it now. I still get up a couple times a night to use the bathroom, but I'm getting adequate amounts of sleep. I'm still working on that restroom part. I've got it down, though. I've got it down to really one time in the middle of the night. I wish I could get it down to none. But, you know, it's like if you need to lose 50 or 100 pounds, you got to lose the first 10 first. You got to get the basics. You got to lose the first 10 first before you lose anything. If you want to walk 10,000 steps a day like I do most days, chances are you can't go out there and walk 10,000 steps on day one. Some people could. You're going to be hurting. You're going to be pretty sore, but you build up to it. You can't start at the end. You got to start where you're at and work towards the end. So what would I do if I was over 50, which I am? I'm 67, and I truly wanted to get healthy. I'd walk every day. I'd walk every day. I've seen it with so many people. I've heard other people talk about it. I've seen what it does for my clients. I've seen what it does for me. No excuses. If it was pouring down raining, that's why I'm in this car. It's getting ready to pour down rain now. I'd be walking up and down steps in the house. I'd be walking from room to room. I'd be getting up every 20, 30 minutes and doing a little 5-minute walk. I would be moving. Number 2, eat protein first, like I told you. Got to take in protein over 50. It stops that sarcopenia, where we lose our muscle. You'll be falling around all over the place when you're 75 years old. Some people in their 60s, you'll be falling around. You got to keep your muscle and develop more muscle if you haven't done anything in a long time. Morning breakfast, that protein in your morning breakfast is very, very important, guys. Super important. So I would definitely get that protein in the morning breakfast, or your first meal, I should say, because you might be fasting, you know. So just don't, you know, it's according to how you eat. That's a whole nother story. Next thing is, I wouldn't worry about supplements. All of those crazy things. Don't worry about extreme diets, extreme workouts. Don't worry about any of that stuff. And people ask me about supplements all the time. I got some videos, but hey, you can get most of your stuff for food, and always try to get the most of your vitamins and minerals from food. I was strength trained 2 to 3 days, of course, and I would focus on showing up, guys. Number 4. It should be number 1, because if you don't show up, you can't get anything done. So I would focus on showing up, not necessarily pushing harder, just developing good habits, showing up, getting stuff done. No crazy extreme workouts. You don't need them. No crazy extreme diets, no carb diets. You don't need all of that nonsense. So January is not a time to prove something. It's just about preparing yourself for the future. Build your base now for the rest of the year. Make it through March. If you're new, you'll be good to go. 90 days, you'll build the habits. Used to be you could build them in 30 days, but there's so much going on in the world now, it's kind of hard to build your base in 30 days. I've got a new playlist called, Start Here. I believe it says Start Here for men over 50. Go to that playlist, guy. I got 5. I'll take that back. I got 7 videos in there. If you're starting, you're starting a new year, or if you just want to look at how to start the new year right, go look at those 7 videos in that playlist. Links in the description. I hope you give the video a like. Share it with somebody if you need to. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we're going to get going here. 2026, we're going to make it a great year for most of us. I'm heading out. I got 6 days. I got a lot going on. I'm getting on a plane, 2-day flight in 6 days. I'll be going to Malaysia, and then I'll be going to Thailand, and then I'll be going to Vietnam. Tons of videos planned for over there, doing stuff. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.